We're going to look at our first lesson on time. Now, time is really your timing for notes. So if you don't get this right, it really doesn't sound good. You've probably heard someone who's out of time. It's just as bad as being out of tune. Now, a lot of people don't practice it. So getting to know the basics around this is really important to become a good musician. Now, the basics are we have a bar, it's a chunk of music, and you have a number of beats in it. Most of the stuff we're going to do just to start out with is going to be 4/4. That means if you've got a bar, you've got 4 beats in it. Now, the idea of a quarter note is it's a quarter of a bar, 1 beat. So I'll repeat that. You've got 1 bar, now 4 beats, each one is a quarter note. Okay? Now, easier to actually show you. Now, if I'm going to count rhythm out, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear after 4 counts, I'm repeating. Now, each one of those numbers is a quarter note. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the speed that I go is the tempo. So I could count them slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or could do them faster. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll notice as well I'm putting an accent on the 1. Now, that doesn't need to necessarily happen, but it's pretty easy so that you actually know when the start is. What you'll actually do is play along with a metronome. Now, you can buy them in a shop and actually have a metronome, or you can use them online or off your phone, wherever you like, but they're really great for practicing timing. Now, we'll run through a couple of little exercises. So I'm going to go through the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see, because I'm hitting 8 notes in a scale, that fits really nicely into 2 bars. So, go through it again. A bit slower this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Starting to get a feel for it. Now, we're going to slow the tempo down, still sticking with quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how they're nice, evenly spaced. Okay, now just for reference, if I was to do a half note, that's actually slower. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's a longer note going on. I think quarter note's the best to start off though. So, if we go faster, same thing with quarter notes, the gap's shorter. The important thing is having an even speed to this. So we'll count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if I count along further like that, that's still really a 4/4. In your head, you're still doing a multiple of 4. So if you do that, don't stress out. It's not a problem. Now, try it again, but we're going to tap a foot. Okay, so this will just be nice and subtle, but let's go. 1. All right, so you can get that little rhythm going, then you start to have a bit of fun. So, what you're actually doing there is playing 3 quarter notes. Now, we'll get into that a little bit further on, but the main thing here is to have a play around, make sure you're having a nice even spacing, and practice your scales to a metronome in quarter notes. Thanks heaps, and I'll see you next time.